Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. We're back again with Democracy 3. So I've decided that this game is a good game. So especially if you don't know... Oh crap, that opened something else. Let me just get out of there. So if you don't know anything about like government and policies and politics, or if you don't know enough about it, this is a pretty good introduction to a lot of concepts. I mean, it's not really... obviously the real world is more complex than this, but as a simplified model that outlines a lot of the common concepts and themes, I think this is a pretty good introduction. So, I would recommend this game to everyone. And, it's kind of educational in a way that's still entertaining. Well, I find it entertaining. Maybe for some people there's too many spreadsheets. Are these mods? Can we, get mods? Clones and drones. Oh, these are other games. Okay, I see. They advertise other games. These are mods. Mod browser, Steam Workshop. We're not gonna play with mods right now. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the United States. And this time, we are going to attempt to create a libertarian paradise. Also, is the list off the screen or is that the end of the list? I don't even know. Libertarian, Independence Party, Reform Party, Liberal Coalition, the Freedom Party, there you go. And on the other side, who is a Labour Party, I guess. Alright. So we are the Freedom Party. And by Free Party, I mean the Freedom Party, I mean no government. For small government. On small government as a stepping stone towards no government. So we're gonna cut services and cut taxes, speak in terms of office, right? So the first challenge, really, is our budget deficit. And we are going to deal with the budget deficit by cutting services. Right? Right. So what is space program? Space program, can't cut it entirely. How much? We're like 100 billion short. Small business grants is 40 billion. Pollution control is not really that much. We're going to ignore that. Technology grants is 45 billion. Okay, we're going to cut... Yes. We're going to cut technology grants. Small business grants, labor laws, we just cut. So basically we just got to cut everything. Pollution controls is not enough. Space program, we need to wait a turn before we can cut these. Foreign aid, we should probably just cut. At 16 billion per quarter. Military spending, can we just cut the whole thing? Can we just abolish the military? What can I just completely cut? I don't want to waste capital reducing something when we're obviously just going to cut it later on. Right? So road building we should probably cut. Biofuel subsidies we should probably cut. Rail subsidies we should cut. Subsidized school buses we should cut. Let me just see what else we can cut. Death penalty we can probably cut. Prisons, probably just lower prisons. The police force we should probably cut. Intelligence services we should cut. We should probably make this no limit in our handgun laws. Science funding we should cut. Technology colleges, let's just we might just wait. We just wait a turn and then continue cutting other stuff. Alright, so we can't do anything yet. We can't cut taxes just yet. We want to try and not lose the game. Alright, return to government. Ban alcohol adverts. No, we rejected the ban on alcohol adverts because we are libertarians, which means that everybody can do whatever they want. Okay, so space program is getting cut. Gone. G-O-N, gone. Alright, we cut the space program. We should work on other things soon. Alright, well 6 is not enough to do anything, I don't think. Alright, let's go next turn. Return to government. Child labor law. Leave law unchanged because libertarianism means that people can decide whether they want their children to work. Alright, continue. Oh look, we're good, we're balanced. Road building. We're gonna cut to minimum, apply changes. And subsidize school buses, rail subsidies we should just cut. Biofuel subsidies we should just cut. Death penalty. We should cut the police, right? Alcohol law. Alright, libertarianism, no limits. Apply. Yep, confirm. Okay, we're just gonna cut everything we can. Alright, let's just wait until next month. I mean, next quarter. Return to government. Rubbish tip protest. Well, good for them. Good for them. Good for them for exercising their right to free speech. Polls report at 19%. Doesn't look good. Alright, well, we don't really care. I mean, look, liberals are going up because we're cutting everything. See, the problem with crime only exists because well, vigilante mobs is actually good because this is entrepreneurial. People are taking their law enforcement into their own hands. So vigilante mobs is entrepreneurial Americans dealing with problems in a proactive manner. Alright, we're gonna cut pollution controls. And labor laws. Can we just cut labor laws? We can't cancel the entire thing. Well, if we can't cancel the entire thing, maybe we should just like make it neutral. Small business grants. What should we cut first? Food stamps. Can't. Okay, 24. Unemployment benefit we should probably cut. State pensions we should probably cut. We're gonna lower the military spending. Ceremonial only. Alright, good. We don't need the government. We don't need the government to tell us what to do. Alright, next turn. Debt protection law. Allow agencies to operate because liberty. Liberty means that people can rip you off if they want to. It's up to you to take care of your own finances. It's not the government's job to take care of your finances for you. Alright, 29. What do we cut next? Unemployment benefit. Cut. Gone. And next quarter. Turn to governments. Oil drilling opportunity. Allow drilling. Everyone should be allowed to do whatever they want. 12%. Why are our polls dropping? Don't people like freedom? People apparently don't like freedom. I guess we should cut taxes soon. Alright, petrol tax. We don't have enough capital. 26. Tobacco tax we cut because we don't need taxes. Hybrid cars initiative. Capital gains tax. Alright, we should probably start cutting taxes pretty soon. Alright, next quarter. Quarter report superhero. News stations are buzzing with reports that a caped man has been seen fighting crime in our cities. Already a number of high-profile arrests have been unofficially attributed to the masked stranger. It's a sign of how bad things have become on our streets that our citizens are turning to superheroes for help. Well, I think Batman is a patriotic American, so let's let that continue. Gun laws. Hold on, let me just leave that for a while. So our budget is still looking good. Yeah, cut everything. That's good. Alright. Continue to cut funding. What other funding do we cut? Rail subsidies. Cut. Gone. Like, if you can't make money on your own, then you shouldn't be in the real business. Because freedom. Technology colleges we should cut at some point. Science funding. Nope, figure out your own science. You can't cut it entirely, but we are going to minimize science funding. Apply. Alright, next quarter. Turn the government ethnic plot. Alright, well, thanks for the advice. Street gangs. Interesting. Street gangs are now an ever more common sight on the streets of our cities. Although not all street gangs are involved in violence, some are, and there must be something that our teenage citizens could be doing rather than loitering on street corners. They're entrepreneurs. They are creating citizen corporations to engage in whatever it is that they need to do. Probably like economic activity, like selling drugs. Freedom of information. Reject proposal. Even though freedom of information implies freedom, it is actually forcing corporations to... Actually, hold on. So would libertarians require corporations to make their information publicly available? Would libertarians require... No. If you want information, just hack them. Just do it yourself. Reject proposal. Just hack the databases. Only 3% like us. Fascinating. So what we're gonna do is decriminalize. Oh crap, I need 27 to do that. Alright, well let me just leave that for a while. I want to decriminalize drugs. Let's see. Foreign aid is cut. Alright, let me wait until next turn. Return to government ethnic plot. Yeah, good for them. Public smoking ban. Leave law unchanged. If people want to smoke, they're allowed to smoke. Okay. And then... narcotics. Legalize all drugs because freedom. Alright, welcome to freedom, everyone. I hope you enjoy your freedom. Wow, look at all this freedom, am I right? This is freedom. You see this? Freedom. Alright, next turn. Return to government. Stress epidemic. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Failed assassination attempt. You suck. Credit rating upgraded. Look at this. Freedom is working. Continue. So we have about 200 billion extra that we can spend. Income. Well, that's a little too much for now. Corporation tax. We can't cancel completely. Petrol tax. Why can't we cancel this? Sales tax. Alright, cancelled. Done. Alright, next quarter. So we're gonna start cutting taxes because we don't need taxes. Socialist plot. Alright, thanks for the advice. Socialists don't like their freedom. Ghettos. A combination of immigration, street crime, and racial tension has led to our community splintering into ghettos for different racial groups, which is a sad reflection on the state of our society. No, because people have the freedom to choose where they want to live. And if they want to live in clusters of isolated and fortified along racial lines, I think they should be free to do so. Freedom. Stop and search. There are demands from the police for the power to stop and search. No, you can't search anyone. Freedoms. Leave unchanged. Continue. So we still have an extra 150 hybrid cars. Alright, gone. Freedom. And what else? Alright, well, let's continue. Inebriated society. Forget the Illuminati. Say hello to the inebriati. The whole country enjoys a drink every now and then, or in fact all the time. Good. Freedom. Credit rating upgraded. Look at this. This is great. Look how great we're doing. We have a $165 billion surplus. Alright, let's continue cutting services, shall we? Food stamps, gone. Done. Alright, good. Next turn. Conservative plot, thanks for the advice. Monument vandalized. Oh, good. Freedom. Economic forecast, we are, alright, good. $197 billion budget surplus. We're done at 1% approval rate, which is correct. Food Standards Agency, alright, gone. Done. We don't need food standards. Freedom. Abortion law. Abortion should be free for everybody. Narcotics. Death penalty. Guns. Alright, we don't really have enough political capital to do anything. Jerry Long doesn't like freedom. Contagious disease. Interesting. Our population is falling for a highly contagious illness that is keeping record numbers of people away from work. This is obviously going to have a negative effect on the economy as well as reducing everyone's quality of life. Well, they're free to get sick if they want to. That's my philosophy. Alright, thank you. Credit rating upgraded. Look at this. Look at this. You see this credit rating? This is how you reduce the budget deficit, is you cut everything. What a great idea. What a wonderful idea. Property tax. We really should start cutting taxes. Really should. Inheritance tax, we should cut that. Car tax. So income tax. Oh, we can cancel this. Alright, gone. No more income tax. Great. Although it does put us in the negative, but we're gonna catch up by cutting everything else soon. Alright, next. Socialist plot, how interesting. Race riots. Oh, look at that. Our streets are awash with violent clashes between different ethnic groups, meaning many of our citizens are afraid to go out at night. This also looks terrible to overseas visitors or businesses considering setting up in our country. Well, I mean, you know, this is entrepreneurial. They're taking the matters into their own hands and ensuring the success of their own people. Which is good. It's American. Good. We're not gonna ban tobacco adverts. Bans? Are you kidding me? No one's banning anything around here. School vouchers cancelled. And state health service, state schools, and technology colleges. We just can't ban stuff fast enough. I mean, we can't. Can't abolish stuff fast enough. All right, next quarter, return to government, conservative plot, terrorist attack. Oh, good, entrepreneurial. Earl James. Oh, I didn't fire him before. That's right. Credit rating downgraded. No, that's fine. We're coming up to an election anyway. Earl, you know what? You can just stay there. We're gonna have an election soon. So, state schools don't have enough capital to abolish that. Abortion law. Technology colleges we can get rid of. State health services we can't get rid of. Science funding. Alcohol law, no limits. Jury trial. What's the most effective thing we can get rid of? Maybe just more taxes. Corporation taxes. Oh, we can't get rid of that completely. It's just cut taxes. How much do I have? 20. Capital gains tax. Petrol tax. Abortion law. It's gone. Technology college is gone. Cut. Dead. Alright, so everybody has freedom now. Look how free this place is. Look how free our country is. As evidenced by the lack of white circles. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff we need to do there, but at least the white circles are balanced by red circles. And I like red. Red's a good color. And And election time. Start counts. Interesting. Well, from this outcome, I think we can conclude that Americans hate freedom. Alright, that's libertarianism for you. Retire to obscurity. Why would Americans hate freedom? Oh, I understand. We don't need a government anymore. I've done my job so well that I don't need to be in government anymore. That's why I'm free. I freed the people, and then the people freed me from the burden of government. That's what it is. Okay, I understand. You know what? What a great simulation. I think that was a great scenario, and I think everything turned out really well there. So, libertarians, this is what you can look forward to with your ideology. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. See you in the next video. So much freedom. So much freedom. What a wonderful country we made for ourselves.